Remove 2 screws on the left and right sides. This is the first step. The second step is to pay attention to this cover. The covers of this container must correspond one by one. Here is the number 1 gun. The number 1 gun must be covered with the number 1 wall. You must correspond one by one. And then at the same time, this is the number 2 gun. The cover of the number 2 gun body and the cover of the number 2 wall must be covered on the number 2 wall. No. Cover the opposition. Be sure to correspond one by one. Then if there is a foreign object in here, clean it up in time after putting the materials in the second and third steps. Before use, when covering this cover plate, be careful not to place this hand here. Don't pinch your hands. So the cover must be covered well. Here is the magnet sensor. Need a complete suction. The fourth step is to turn this power supply. You need to put the power supply in this order. Put this power supply on. The one below here is a ground wire. There is a 0 line. Plug it in at this position. Plug it in. Step 5. I think we should open this up and hit it up. Play the whole space up. Turn the switch on. Turn it over when you open the air. When the machine was first used, remove the cover with one hand. Then notice that there is a stainless steel strip and hole on the cover plate. Hold this cover. This whole position can just be stuck in this, Leica is here. Stuck on this bracket. Then put this bucket. Put this bucket into this cavity. Place it in the cavity. Put it in the cavity. Put it in place. After changing the cavity, then put this lid to correspond to the lid of size 1. The cavity of number 1 is correspondingly switched and put into place. Make sure you get stuck in place. The buckle of stainless steel must correspond to the buckle of the jar. This is integration. Remove the lid when it is time to finish mixing. Grind it in this slot. Then my hand follows here. There is a station for taking one by one. Get your hand from here and get it out. Be sure to pick it up along this station, if the door cover was not covered before that. You have to put the cover back on. The operation can only be started when the cover is closed. It won't fall apart. Then adjust the parameters in the operating interface like this. Set each period of time according to the parameters of similar products. The speed and time of each period. Then where is the vacuum opened? After setting the parameters, be sure to go to the run interface and press start. This side is not pressing the surface. Here, the customer has been operating for 3 months. Then observe the oil in this vacuum pump here. It must be at the point where the red line is red on the cordon. Can't go below this train point. If it is low, pump it to a vacuum pump. Then start maintaining and refueling. You need to remove these 4 screws. You need to replenish oil when you come to the vacuum pump. Make up the oil. This is a subsequent maintenance note during operation.